There's an invisible force guiding every step we take, even when we're not aware of it. It's like a quiet current flowing through our thoughts, decisions, and actions, steering us toward paths that often feel inevitable. This energy, though unseen, plays a huge role in shaping what we attract into our reality. Have you ever stopped to think about how certain events seem to be mysteriously intertwined? As we walk through life, this force constantly influences the choices we make and the opportunities we notice. Like an internal compass, it shapes not only our thoughts but also the circumstances we draw into our journey. Have you ever wondered if the deepest desires of your heart are actually reflections of this energy shaping your destiny? What happens when we start paying attention to this force? We unlock a new understanding of our true power to create our own reality. The power of the subconscious. The subconscious, often referred to as the silent master of our lives, operates behind the scenes, orchestrating every aspect of our reality without us even realizing it. It's the hidden architect of our behavior patterns, building a network of beliefs that determine the actions we take and the results we get. Just like an invisible gardener, the subconscious plants seeds that, over time, blossom into our physical reality. While the conscious mind picks the seeds, the subconscious is the fertile soil where they grow and manifest. This hidden mind, though out of sight in our daily awareness, is a powerful force in shaping our life experiences. It acts as a mirror, reflecting back to us the beliefs, fears, and desires we hold on a deep level. As a result, the reality we live in is nothing more than a reflection of what the subconscious believes to be true. Have you ever thought about what your subconscious might be projecting into your external world? Understanding this power helps us realize that control over our reality starts long before we take conscious action. Science and reality. In the realm of quantum physics, reality reveals itself in ways that challenge our traditional understanding. Science shows us that subatomic particles, the building blocks of everything, don't follow fixed rules. They actually change their behavior just by being observed. This simple observation highlights how much our attention can shape the world around us. Quantum mechanics, with all its uncertainties and infinite possibilities, offers a fascinating insight. What we perceive as reality is shaped by the observer, in other words, by us. This connection between the observer and reality opens up a new way of thinking about the world, not as something fixed or unchangeable, but as something shaped by our perceptions. The observer effect in particles suggests that reality is created based on where we focus our attention. What if modern science and ancient mystical wisdom both pointed to the same truth, that we are the conscious creators of our destiny? The key lies in where and how we focus our perception. Observation and reality creation. The simple act of observing is far more powerful than we might think. When we focus our attention on something, we're essentially shaping the reality around us. Observation isn't just a passive process, it activates and rearranges the world, bringing to life what was once just a possibility. What we consider real is, in fact, a reflection of where we direct our focus. Think about how many times a focused thought has sparked real change in your life. It's almost as if by observing, we are choosing which doors of reality to open. Our perception acts like a selective filter, highlighting certain opportunities while leaving others in the shadows, waiting for us to notice them. This dynamic makes focus an essential tool in crafting our life experiences. Have you ever thought about what you've chosen to focus on and how it's shaping your world? The power to create lies in your hands, or rather, in your eyes and mind. The role of the subconscious. While our conscious mind navigates daily decisions, the subconscious works tirelessly behind the scenes, processing information and shaping behaviors based on deeply ingrained patterns. Unlike the conscious mind, which is analytical and logical, the subconscious is vast and silent, functioning like a vault that stores all the experiences, emotions, and beliefs we've accumulated over time. This hidden archive influences our actions so subtly that we often don't realize the impact it has. The subconscious mind acts as an invisible conductor, orchestrating our reality based on the beliefs we've absorbed throughout life. While the conscious mind is busy making immediate decisions, the subconscious runs on pre-established patterns, repeating behaviors and reactions that have become automatic. Once we understand this difference, we see that changing our reality requires us to access and reprogram these internal patterns. Have you ever wondered which beliefs are silently shaping your life right now? The importance of reprogramming. To transform the reality we live in, it's crucial to align the subconscious with our conscious desires. Like a vast ocean of memories and patterns, the subconscious needs guidance to become an intentional force of creation. Left unchecked, it tends to repeat the same patterns from the past, blocking new possibilities. This is why reprogramming the subconscious becomes essential for manifesting what we truly want. And this process starts by replacing limiting beliefs with new truths that align with our dreams. There are powerful methods to achieve this reprogramming, such as affirmations and visualizations. Affirmations, when repeated with conviction, can rewrite the internal messages that guide our actions. Similarly, creative visualization allows us to imagine the future we want, planting new seeds in the fertile soil of the subconscious. The key is in the constant repetition of these practices until the subconscious begins to accept them as its new reality. Have you ever tried consciously aligning your mind with your biggest dreams? The power of repetition and focus. Repetition is one of the most powerful tools for shaping our minds. Just like a drop of water can eventually carve through the hardest stone, the continuous repetition of ideas and beliefs has the ability to reprogram the subconscious. Every time we reinforce an idea, whether through affirmations or consistent actions, we're creating new mental pathways that eventually form the foundation of our reality. Repetition isn't just a technique, it's a key that unlocks the limitless potential of our minds. In addition to repetition, selective focus plays a crucial role in how we perceive the world. By choosing where we direct our attention, we filter the information we deem important, which is why our reality is shaped by what we choose to focus on most intensely. Have you ever noticed how your reality shifts depending on what you decide to concentrate on? This practice of selective attention determines the opportunities we see and the experiences we attract into our lives. Tools for reprogramming. Affirmations and creative visualization are two of the most effective tools for reprogramming the subconscious. When used with intention and consistency, they can transform deeply ingrained patterns, replacing limiting beliefs with new truths that reflect our deepest desires. By repeating affirmations, you're not only planting new seeds but also beginning to shape your identity around that belief. Visualization, on the other hand, allows you to mentally experience the outcomes you desire, paving the way for them to physically manifest. However, it's important to remember that it's not enough to simply repeat words or create mental images. The real key to success lies in the emotion you invest in these practices. The more intensely you feel what you're affirming or visualizing, the faster these new truths will be absorbed by your subconscious. Emotion is the bridge that connects thought to reality, making manifestation more powerful and effective. Have you ever deeply felt the emotions of what you want to create? Manifestation, a dance between energy, attention, and focus. At its core, manifestation is the dance between energy, attention, and focus. When we intentionally direct our energy toward what we desire, we're planting the seeds for a future reality. Everything around us responds to this subtle interaction between what we feel, think, and how we act. What we often dismiss as coincidences are really reflections of the focus we apply, whether consciously or unconsciously, in different areas of our lives. That's why the key to successful manifestation lies in aligning our desires, energy, and attention in a coherent way. By intentionally focusing on what truly matters to us, we start attracting the circumstances and opportunities that align with our purpose. Have you ever considered how much of your daily experience is a direct result of what you've been giving attention to? Reality responds in subtle and powerful ways to what we feed with our mind and heart. Neuroplasticity and reprogramming. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize and form new connections, is the foundation of mental reprogramming. By repeating certain actions, thoughts, and beliefs, the brain adapts, creating new pathways that make these patterns easier to repeat. Through repetition, habits and beliefs become automatic, becoming part of our daily behavior. This brain plasticity gives us the power to shape our minds according to our desires, making change a matter of consistent practice. Understanding neuroplasticity shows us that our beliefs and habits aren't permanent. They can be shaped and transformed with continuous effort. Every time we introduce a new habit or belief, we're creating a new route in the brain's map, which over time, becomes a well-traveled path. Have you ever considered how malleable your mind is and how it can be trained to manifest exactly what you want? Reprogramming, then, isn't just a theory, but an active and ongoing process of self-transformation. Practices to shape the mind. Visualization, meditation, and affirmations are powerful tools that directly tap into the brain's plasticity, helping to shape and reprogram the mind. Consistent practice of these techniques builds new neural networks, establishing mental patterns aligned with our desires. When we visualize, we give the brain a clear image of what we want, and it begins working to turn that vision into reality. Meditation, on the other hand, calms the conscious mind, making it easier for the subconscious to be reprogrammed. Science has shown that these practices not only transform our minds but also change the physical structure of the brain. For example, meditation strengthens areas linked to emotional regulation, while affirmations create new thought patterns that directly influence behavior. The more we practice, the more deeply these new patterns take root, shaping our perception and how we interact with the world. Have you ever thought about how these simple practices could be the key to unlocking your true potential? Unlocking your potential. Transforming the mind is the first step toward creating a reality that reflects our deepest dreams. By reprogramming our beliefs, leveraging the power of neuroplasticity, and using tools like visualization and meditation, we begin to shape a future aligned with our desires. The journey of self-transformation is ongoing, and each daily practice strengthens our ability to create with intention. Now that you have the knowledge, what will you do with it? But this journey isn't one you have to walk alone. By sharing your experiences and results, you not only reinforce your own progress but also inspire others to follow the same path. The life you want is within reach, if you choose to focus your energy and attention consciously. What's holding you back from starting this transformation now? What will be your first step? Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to keep learning how to transform your mind and, in turn, your reality.